I'm gonna start a create a just a really hopefully quick video. I don't know, I might walk you through PowerPoint. So if you don't want to use PowerPoint, if you know you're going to use a different source or a different source, a different medium or whatever, then you can just stop this video after I talk about this presentation. So let me pause this so I can uh get our prompt going. All right, we've come down to the very end of the semester. And for the last couple of weeks of the semester, we make what is called an evaluation presentation. Um, and so this evaluation presentation really just asks us to evaluate our academic identity. It's not really like an evaluation as in where do I think my grade belongs, or evaluation as to like how well we did in class. This is just, do I grasp the concepts of inclusive learning? And anyway, so let's look at it this way. At the very beginning of class, we talked about um, movie and TV characters who we relate to. Maybe not us personally, but we have to be able to relate to these characters for them to be in culture for a long time. We talked about that, right? So Wednesday Addams has to be in culture for a long time. Cruella de Vil has to be in culture for a long time. We have to relate to them for them to be in culture for quite some time. So we talked about that at the beginning of the semester, and then we moved on into commercials and music, and how commercials and music use us to either sell their product, or they help us to understand where we've come from. So we looked at TV shows and characters, and we looked at commercials, and we looked at music, and this whole time we've been getting a deeper look of ourselves, right? A deeper look at who we are and where we've come from. That's all it is, who we are and where we've come from. And so the TV shows, the entertainment that made us who we are and where we've come from, the commercials that use who we are and where we've come from, the music that helps us understand who we are and where we come from. And so that's what we've been looking at. And then we had our annotated bibliography that was a deeper look at who we are and where we come from. That was a source, that was these sources and this proposal that looked at, again, our just identity, because our identity and our academic identity, they are one of the same. All right, they are academic identity and just identity, same thing, right? Same thing. We're trying to merge the two. We're trying to say that our academic identity and our identity are the same thing here. And so the PowerPoint presentation is the very end of that. It is the very end of just, this is who I am, and I belong in academia. I belong in college, right? And so you can create at the end of the semester, we have technically 4 weeks. We have this week, and then Thanksgiving week, uh, and then what's called Dead Week, which is the week before final. So 3 weeks left of class, and really only 2 full weeks. So the last 2 full weeks of class, we create a presentation, and then we watch those presentations, right? Now you can use, so let's look at this. So this composition course focuses on about the top of the prompt. So I've opened up the evaluation PowerPoint presentation. It doesn't have to be PowerPoint, by the way. I was going to walk us through how to create a PowerPoint here in just a moment. But it says, this composition course focuses on the formation of our academic identity, just identity in general. We discuss ideas such as the stories and moments that form our identities, as well as other ideas such as how our interests can enhance our academic identity when we analyze and apply them. However, at the very end of the semester, students are finishing a tiered project, meaning that one flows into the next. So you cannot receive credit for this presentation if you did not pass the advertisement argument essay and the annotated bibliography, because again, it is a tiered idea. And if students are not prepared to go on to Comp 2, they cannot receive credit for just a simple presentation that will boost their grade and send them to Comp 2 if they are not prepared to go to Comp 2. So this is a tiered project. So if we did not do well at one tier, we cannot move to the next tier. We cannot move on to the next tier. So if you did not do well in the advertisement argument and the annotated bibliography, I have maybe, let's see, 7 students, I think, between my 2 online classes of 30, 44. Yeah, 7 students out of 44 students who did not do well on the advertisement argument and the annotated bibble. I don't know about the, I'm just not getting those in, but I know on the advertisement argument essay, if we don't do well in the advertisement argument essay, if we didn't do well on that one, then we cannot move on to the PowerPoint presentation. Our grade is as is, right? Our grade is as is here at the end of the semester. We have 2 full weeks left. And we worked on it for 7 to 8 weeks. We worked on that academic advertisement argument essay. I loaded tutorials, I loaded example essays. So we worked on it for quite some time. So if you did not do well on that, if you are not passing Comp 1, then 2 weeks before we are not passing Comp 1 and you will have to retake Comp 1. All right. But if you did well on those, then you can move on to the presentation to the end of the semester. So it says at the conclusion of the semester, students must assemble a presentation that reflects their history and personality. So you can do things like pictures of your family, pictures of your friends, quotes and lyrics from your favorite music and shows, any ideas from college or high school. So if you want to bring in some pictures of you and your best friends in high school, pictures and stories of your pets, siblings, home and family. So it's just a presentation that's all about you. If you want it to be a little bit more academic, then you can reflect on your essays or your annotated bibliography if you want to reflect on some academic ideas that we discussed. It's completely up to you. All that I care about is that we have it done by Monday, December 2nd, so we can show them. We can watch them in class, and we're going to put it on a discussion board to where I'm going to move them over. So make sure that we have them by Monday. So that way by that Tuesday or so, I can have them onto a discussion board and we can talk about, you can choose 1 or 2 to discuss. Length needs to be at least 5 minutes. Our format needs to be some kind of technology. So I don't care if you use PowerPoint, TikTok, Google Slides, YouTube, any of those. We just need some form of technology. All right, make sure you have a works cited page at the end for music and all that you use. And this is first person only. This is all about you, right? So this is all about you. And I mean, that's it. So at the very end, use these last 2 weeks to use this week to create your evaluation PowerPoint presentation. And then we will watch them next week, or we'll watch them on Dead Week. So next week you can finish your annotated bibliographies too. So you guys can be finishing up. If you haven't done that, I'll be grading your annotated bibliography. So create a 5-minute, it can be more than 5 minutes, but create a 5-minute PowerPoint presentation using, PowerPoint, Google Slides, TikTok, YouTube, whatever you want to, just a presentation, whatever you want to use, and using whatever you want to use, and any type of technology you want to use, and then we will move on from there. All right, now I'm going to go. You can log off now, or you can exit out of this video. If you have any questions, let me know, but it's really that simple. I'm going to go into using PowerPoint, creating a PowerPoint. So if you know you're not going to create a PowerPoint, then you are welcome to log off. So I'm going to pause this and open up PowerPoint. So here I have a PowerPoint presentation. It is just blank. I have this blank PowerPoint presentation, and off to the side here, I can make it pretty if I like any of these. You can see more designs if you'd like. I'm just going to click one of them. This looks kind of fun. I don't know. It seems like I'd have a hard. I'm just going to click this one. All right. So here's one that looks marbled and pretty. So I can add a title. Identity. Let's see. A look at Jamie Workley. There we go. A look at Jamie Workley. I like that. Anyway, so I can begin my PowerPoint. Now, if I want to, not if, but whenever I go to make a different slide, so over here, it'll also show you some different ways for it to look. So you can look at, do I want it to, come in like that? I kind of like that. Here's an idea. I don't like that at all, but there's another idea. Here's one that has up here. I like that quite a bit, actually. And so here's where it's, anyway, so you can look at any of these. This kind of looks like an eyeball, so I don't really like that very much. I kind of like this. So look at Jamie Worthley. It looks like it was like typed and then put in there. So there's my first page to look at Jamie Worthley, and then I can go. So I come up here to this new slide. Now, if I click the top, it'll give me a new slide just like that one. So I'm going to press Control Z. Or I can come to the bottom, this little arrow, and I can choose these different types of slides. Right? I kind of like this because I know that I want to put maybe a song quote and my family. So I'm just going to call it my family. So there's my family, and I can add a picture. I don't know if I have any pictures of my children on here. Let me pause it and get one. I don't know if my screen sharing is paused. I don't know if I'm still recording, but anyway, I recorded my screen pausing, and if I am on here still, I'm going to go to images, and well, that's their images. I don't want their images. We can go insert. I mean, I know how to do that. I go to insert picture. Let me see if I insert and then picture. Let's see if I have any here. I don't know if I have any of mine because I'm on my, let's see, stop share, make sure I'm recording. All right, got me a couple pictures, so not before. But anyway, is that my, yeah, that's my presentation. So here I'm back at my presentation. I put my family, and I'm going to come in here. I'm going to insert a picture. So I'm just going to go to insert and picture this device. Go to downloads, PowerPoint. We'll just put both of those in there. Insert. Now the great thing about this is that it will kind of show us. I don't know why it's not using that. Anyway, I kind of like this. Right, and then I can come down here, maybe put my favorite song, not my favorite, but a song quote that I really like. All right, so that's a good page. There's my family. I have a song quote. I have pictures of us. You know, I can move this around a little bit, but there's a page there. See, it has other ways. I kind of like the way that looks also. So anyway, so you can kind of play around with this. Here's that. I think I like that the best, actually. I like that a lot. So I can move that around, maybe not on my husband's, right on my husband's forehead. I didn't mean to move my picture. I meant to move my family. Yeah, I want to move this to maybe right up, there we go, above my head. I like that better. All right, so then I have my quote. I have the words my family, have my children, have my husband and me. All right, so I'm going to create a new slide and just a blank slide. And I'm going to put a TV show that I really like. So recording. All right, I'm just going to do a couple pages here because you can put in, there's my presentation. We can put in, I'm going to insert an image. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my band that I like. You know, I can tell you a little bit about the band that I like and why I like them also. And so there's that. I can put a little bit about them if I wanted to. And so let's just insert text box. Text box is probably over here. All right. I don't know if it's my favorite band, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I can go into, here's my favorite band. All right. So here is, I can talk a little bit about them here, have a little bit about my family. So a good 5-minute presentation, but I just wanted to show you, give a couple of slides so that we can talk about how to make them transition. So let's say I have my PowerPoint created and I want to put some music in this and I want to put some, all this kind of stuff in it. So if I want to put some music in it, now there are some websites that you can find some free music with classical music and whatnot. So I'm gonna stop share. I'll upload it. I remember uploading one, and there's also some places where you can get free graphics and whatnot. I'll incorporate this you know, where I got this image in my works cited page also, but or I can just put the URL down here at the bottom. But anyway, Let's see if I have. I don't know if I have any music on here. Separate special topic. All right, hopefully this doesn't probably doesn't confuse it, but I went to this place called Chosic. I've used this before with a lot of different types of anyway, so Chosic has all these different types of music that you can use if you want to have a free song in your playing in the background. And like here's the first one. So I can download that. I don't like it at all, but anyway. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, I like that so much more. I like that one a lot better. Anyway, so I'm going to download this music. I'll go into my downloads, and then I can, so free download. You got to be careful where you're using. See, it went up into this download area here, right? So now I've got some music to put in there. Go ahead and stop sharing that. I'm going to share with the PowerPoint presentation again. There it is. So now I have some free music. Now I actually would chose a song from a band that I like. But I'd have to pay for that, I have to pay, and I don't want y'all guys to have to pay for anything. And you don't have to put a song in your PowerPoint presentation, by the way. So now I'm going to go to Insert, and then Audio on my computer. There's that song in the background, Insert. Now I want it to play across the slides. I want it to hide during the show. All right. Now, as I play this, it'll hide. So if I go to slideshow from beginning, it should be playing. Why is it not playing? Why am I not? I want to share this. What did I do wrong? Everything is in the way. You were right in the way. All right. What is going on with my music? Sometimes I remember. Anyway, so that's how you put it in there. It might just be because I'm in my, where's my mouse? It might just be because I'm in my office and it doesn't really I can't see around you. It doesn't really like the play in background, audio format. And there's been a couple of times where I had to delete it and put it back on, but that's how you put it in there. And again, you just have to kind of play around it. All right, so now we're going to talk about how to go from slide to slide. So now if I have my audio going, I'm going to go to, my mouse is not I'm going to go to transitions. And you'll notice on this, I don't want it on the mouse click. I want it after so many seconds. Oh, so I'm on that still. Oh, that's why I was on transition into that. Okay. We're good now. Is that online? Hold on. I think that's, oh man, so much going on. I didn't know where the music was coming from. Okay, are we good now? Am I showing you my, let me stop sharing. Share, I don't know where I went. Stop share. Do I have two different ones open here? Anyway, let's try that again. Okay. Share. PowerPoint. Share. Okay. Did I have a different PowerPoint open? What's going on? Let's try that again. Insert. Audio. Audio on my PC. Some free music. No, I don't want it on this one. I want it on the first one. Insert. Audio. Audio on my PC. Insert. And make sure that I'm sharing this. Okay, I see me and it says I am. All right, I want it to play across the slides and hide during the show. Slideshow from beginning. Okay. All right, well, that's because it was on a point second. Okay, so I got my music playing. Why do I have two of them? What a pain in the neck. Anyway. I only need one. All right, so we got this. Now we want to go, okay, how do I go from one slide to the next where I don't have to sit and click on it? So we go to transitions and we come over here. We don't want it to be on mouse click, but we don't want it to be. So these are this right here, the second one are the seconds, and then these are the minutes. So these are less than a second. All right, so the second one is seconds and that's minutes. So I only want about 15 seconds. Even that is going to be really long. You'd be amazed at how long 15 seconds, go. So the first one, I'm going to do it like 5 seconds. And then this one, we're going to do after about 15 seconds. Even that is going to be really long. Like I said, you'd be really amazed at how, maybe 9 seconds. And then give you some time to read about my band after I put that in there. So we'll do about 15 seconds for you to read about the band, or what I can also have pictures of us at their concert, so I can put some pictures of us at their concert. But anyway, so now we can go to slideshow from beginning. So it's 5 seconds, should be, it does for me. Again, you'd be amazed at how long 5 seconds. And I think this was like 10 seconds, 9 or 10 seconds. This one's like 15 seconds. And that's how you put together a presentation. That's it. That's all there is. So you just go to transitions, and that's how you're going to go from over here is how you want to click off a mouse click and onto about 15 to, I would say, under 15 seconds or so. But anyway, you can put a video in there if you want to. You can put a video of if you have children or whomever, if you can put a video of y'all. So make another presentation with a video in there. If you want some help doing that, let me know. Here is, you see, let's go. Okay, insert. And then, so insert your friend, insert pictures. That's how you get your pictures in there. Insert audio. That's how you get your music in there. So that's really all you need are insert and transitions. Now, animations, they help you, like if I want my favorite band, the words to animate and come sliding in or whatever. But if you know how to do all that, you can do all that. But I only wanted to walk you through really just how to insert music and how to insert pictures. So insert pictures, insert text box, and then transitions. Here's how to go from one slide to the next. So that's how to put yours together. Let me know if you need any help. Have some fun making it. And we are going to have these done by December 3rd, so that way we can watch them.